there, and welcome back for another video on AP US History. Today I'm going to be tackling the Patriot Movement quickly for you. It's from period 3. It is the coalition of colonists who rebelled against British monarchical control and desired independence. About 40% of colonists were patriots in 1776. So to put it in historical context, we started off the unit by looking at the 7 Years' War, also known as the French and Indian War. And this was fought between France and Great Britain over territory in North America. And as a result of the British winning this territory in the Treaty of Paris of 1763, we see expanded territory for the British and also significant amounts of debt for them. And so as a result of this debt, the British begin to alter the relationship with the colonists. They end the practice of salutary neglect, where they kind of ignore the economic conditions of the colonists and let them have more autonomy there. They end this practice through the passage of many acts. And as you can see there are significant acts that led the colonists to begin to oppose these policies. We also see a very young population, which leads to, or it can lead to, a more rebellious spirit and less connection to the British. So, who are the Patriots? What were their attitudes and actions? Well, really, their ideas are coming from the Enlightenment, from ideas of natural rights, ideas of republicanism, and the ideas that a government should protect its citizens. And so they resent these stricter economic policies. Their early actions are really to formulate an organized colonial response to the acts by the British. And so calls for no taxation without representation, led to boycotts. It led to direct opposition, like things like the Boston Tea Party. And so we really see protest groups forming, growing larger over time, and opposing British policies. When the war actually begins, they are essential in creating the literature, creating the information that convinces more colonists to become patriots, and also forms the basis of our government. So the Declaration of Independence, Articles of Confederation, Constitution, and Bill of Rights were all written by patriots. The main role that we think of with patriots is, of course, their role in the military. And there were thousands of members of the military in various aspects. But what some people may not remember is that it's not just white males that were part of the military. There were American Indians, there were Blacks, enslaved or free. There were women who participated. They had to cross-dress in order to be part of the military. But there were a variety of ways, not as soldiers, that people still supported the war effort. Camp followers were groups of women and children who followed along the military and provided for a lot of the domestic roles of the camps. A lot of writings, as I already mentioned, spying, provisions of supplies and financial support, diplomatic endeavors like Ben Franklin going to France and securing the Franco-American alliance, and care on the home front, caring for the taverns and the farms that men left behind as they became soldiers. And of course, there's your list of numerous famous patriots. Of course, this isn't a full-fledged list. However, those are some of the more famous names that you might remember. So here's some images of various roles. So this is a pretty famous one of the Patriot Movement showing an age variation. A woman who, I believe this is Molly Pitcher, a painting of her as she stepped in for her husband. The camp followers. We've got a view of different soldiers. And then Ben Franklin and his diplomatic role in France. So what is the significance here of the Patriot Movement? Well, it inspired colonial unity and ideological commitment to republicanism. So this is the idea that really held the colonists together throughout the difficulty of the war. It increased the spread of the political ideas that ended up becoming the U.S. system of democracy. And it really supported the military effort that led to the victory in the Revolutionary War. So I hope this video was helpful for you. And if so, please like and subscribe.